Hey, how's it going, Molly? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. Thank you for trying out the site auditor. I hope you got some insight out of that. I wanted to follow up here and do a video analysis of your website and to provide some further insight as a search marketer in terms of what I can see and what's been working out for you in terms of your SEO and what we need to do, as well as how we would be able to help you rank for some of the keywords if you were to work on this project together. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. The first thing I did was I actually pulled up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at the metrics of a website and see what's been working out for you. And what I can see right off the bat is basically we don't have a lot of referring domains or backlinks pointing to your website. This is a big part of Google's algorithm, and we need to make sure that we continue to source more backlinks to your website because that directly impacts the authority on your website, and authority is a huge integral part of Google's algorithm right now in terms of how highly you rank for the keywords you want to rank for, as well as how quickly you rank for them, as long as the authority starts being built up on the website. And so in case you didn't, I'll backtrack real quick, and in case you didn't know what a backlink is, Molly, it's basically any website out there on the internet that links back to your website, in this case metrodental.com, via a hyperlink. So, for example, if there's a blog out there that's called the dentalblog.com and they mention you on a new blog post and they say, hey, if you're looking for the best dentist in Vernon Hills, Illinois, check out metrodental.com. And if the person clicked on that link, it would direct them to your website. And so just in the fact that that blog in this example is linking back to your website is actually tracked by Google, and Google uses that information to kind of determine that authority that I was explaining earlier. And so what we need to do is we need to make sure that we have more referring domains, more backlinks than we're at right now. For local dentist sites, what we've noticed is, especially with our current clients, and because we have dentists in our portfolio as well, for right around 300 to 500 referring domains on 3,000 to 5,000 backlinks has really been the spot we need to be at in terms of the building the authority on your website and really kind of overtaking your competition and ranking at the top of Google for all the different keywords that we want to capture. All right, so let me go to this page right here, and basically what I'm doing is I'm looking at the current keywords that your website currently ranks for to see what's going on and provide some further insight. All right, so what I can see right off the bat, Metro Square Dental ranked number 1, which makes sense because that's essentially what your business name is. Metro Dental, you actually ranked for the 10th spot. I'm actually surprised considering you literally have the exact match domain for this keyword. And so we need to make sure that you have the number 1 spot because a lot of people might be actually looking up your website when someone types in Metro Dental. And if they don't find your website and they actually end up clicking someone else, you know, that's a big issue. And so we need to make sure that we continue to build that authority on your website, and like I said, that's going to help you rank for at the top of Google for this kind of phrase. Metro Square, these aren't really relevant to your business, so these aren't as targeted. Vernon Hills Dentist, this is a great one to go after. Dentist in Vernon Hills, Illinois, Dentist Vernon Hills, Square Dental, Metro Dental Associates, another good one. Metro Dental Center is another good one as well. And so you're doing a great job of ranking for all these important like dental dentists and things like that in Vernon Hills and Metro Dental. What we need to do is we just need to make sure that you just rank higher than the positions and just continue to do the SEO efforts so that you start ranking on the number 1 spot. Statistically, the top number 1 spot tends to get anywhere between 35 to 55% of the organic traffic. And so if you think about the videos, if you think about the rankings where you're at right now, number 4, just by moving you from the ranking from number 4 to 3 is going to be extremely powerful in the amount of traffic that's going to come to your website just by doing that. Then if we were to go and rank you from, let's say, like the 19th position to the 11th position. The reason being is, if you think about the structure of Google's search engine right now, you'll notice that the first page captures the majority of the traffic, and barely anyone actually goes to the second page. And so what I mean by that is when anyone searches up something in Google, like for example, dentist Vernon, um, they're gonna find a list of businesses and directories and things like that in Google search, right? But rarely are you gonna actually hit the second page to see what other dentists are out there. And so that's the behavior of everyone else that's using their smartphones and computers that are searching for these kinds of keywords. And so when we do our SEO efforts, we want to make sure that we focus on some of the keywords that you're already getting credit for. So like I said, you're just going to see so much more result going from the 6th spot to the 5th spot, 4th spot to the 3rd spot, 2nd spot to the 1st spot, you know, and so on and so on. And you're just going to see a lot more results that way than if we were to try and get your ranking from the 76th spot to the 22nd spot, just because you're just going to see more bang for your buck by focusing on that. And so that's essentially what we would do when we do our SEO campaign. Now, I can't necessarily say, hey, we're going to specifically target these keywords, and from that, it's going to rank you for these specific keywords up. How Google's algorithm works is basically takes everything into consideration, and then they just start giving you credit this way and that, just based on whether the authority on your website, if that was the weak point, if that was the bottleneck on your website, then that, by building the authority up, is going to help build your website out and rank you higher. Now, if your website doesn't have a lot of content, which is another huge part of Google's algorithm right now, then you know, that was probably bottlenecking your website, and so we need to make sure that we have more content on your website. And so it's just one of those things that's it's a case-by-case situation, and that's why it's so hard for us to give like a standard packaging price for our clients, because each client is so unique, and we don't like to box our packages together, because not one's client's needs and where they're at in their SEO is the same as another client. They're always different. There's always nuances to it. And so that's why we need to make sure that we custom tailor it to the SEO campaign that we're going to be working on. The good news is that by making it custom made, making our SEO plan of attack custom made around what your website needs and based on what your competition is at, you know that we're not just giving you a cookie cutter box package and saying, hey, for this price you're getting this. If it ranks, great. If it doesn't, well, that's because you didn't give us enough money, right? It's one of those things where we'll give you a quote that is reasonable within what's expected. What's what the competition is out there, and what we know from our previous experience with SEO and our current clients that we serve, that that we know it's going to take this much of time, effort, and cost on our end to rank you to this spot. And so we know that the amount that we're giving you is a fair assessment of what it's going to take to rank you. We're not just going to say, hey, okay, fine, you can just give us $500. We'll work with that, and if it ranks you, great. You know what I mean? We just want to we want to provide results for our clients, because at the end of the day, you know, SEO companies don't exist just by taking money and running off with it. Although there are companies out there, there's a lot of shady stuff out there these days. But really, a SEO company that's worth their grain of salt is going to succeed as an SEO company and continue to grow by being able to provide value to their clients. Okay, and so that's the kind of thing that we definitely focus on here at Mr. and Mrs. Leads. We're very confident in our abilities to rank you for this kind of thing. We have experience in the dentist industry. We're actually, because we're so familiar with the dentist industry, we're literally creating a new LLC specifically focused on a digital marketing agency tailored for dental SEO. We're just very good at dental SEO. Our dental SEO clients are one of our favorite clients because they don't give us headaches. They're not penny pinchers, and they just get a huge return on their investment. Huge bang for the buck, and so it just makes sense for us to tailor it to dentists in general. And so that's the kind of thing that we can do for you, Molly. We're very interested in this kind of thing. I'd love to kind of take the next steps here and talk to you further about what you're looking to do with the website, what you want to rank, and if my video assessment aligns with your goals, and then we can hash out a proposal together, or not together, but I'll hash out a proposal, and then we can just kind of go over that together and go from there. So I appreciate it, Molly. And I look forward to talking to you soon, all right? Thank you.